Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about tenant move-outs and what it's like to get the property back after the lease is over and what we have to do to get it prepared for the next tenant. Before we get started, if you enjoy these videos and want to help us make more, please press the like button. Subscribe to our channel and press that bell for notifications so you know when we release new videos. Now let's get started. Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and today I want to address a question I often get asked, and that is, what condition do I normally get my properties back in when they go off of lease, and when the tenant turns the property back over to me? What does it look like? So today I'm going to go through a property that I've rented 3 years in a row for 3 leases, and I'm going to show you in what condition I took the property back in the last 3 rentals. So this will give you an idea of what we deal with on a general basis, and kind of give you an idea of what to expect if you decide to do your own rentals. In order for you to see what kind of condition this house was in prior to being rented, here's a picture from the street. Here is a couple of pictures of the front bedroom. Here's a picture of the back bedroom. Here's a picture of the bathroom, the living room, and a couple of pictures of the kitchen and the appliances. Now this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. Nothing really fancy, but here's what you're going to see when we get it back. In 2020, we got this property back after a year-long lease, and here's the condition. You can see some furniture out at the road. That's just looking at it from the front porch to the road. This is not that unusual, as our city garbage collection will actually pick this up within a few days. Here right inside the house, you can see they left us a mattress and a box spring. This was, the tenant said they didn't have any way to haul that off. They also left some cleaning supplies in the kitchen. They did clean out the refrigerator, and they did clean most everything out of the house, which is a good thing. We did have to haul off the mattresses. That wasn't a huge deal, but something we did have to do. As you can see, the rest of the house looks pretty good overall. There is a little bit of a stain on the floor here in the bathroom, and there is also a couple of scratches on the hardwood here in the bedrooms. But overall, it's generally pretty clean and not that much to be done here. Looks like they damaged the trim coming out. They've damaged some of the blinds, are cracked and broken. So we're going to have to get some new blinds. Overall, I would say this tenant did an above average job of keeping the property in good condition. They didn't leave us a bunch of trash, and they didn't tear up a whole lot of stuff. We probably did charge him for the blinds. We probably charged him a little bit for scratches on the floor and for leaving the mattress behind. But other than that, they probably got most of their deposit back. So on the second rental, which ended in 2021, we weren't quite as lucky. As you can see, you walk up, there's stuff laying on the steps. The front looks like the city was working on the street there, but nothing laying out near the road. But all the trash and stuff that's left inside the property was absolutely crazy and disgusting. So we had to go in and clean everything up. This is the filter for the AC unit that's in the floor. They also left a bunch of toys and bed frames and all kinds of furniture and stuff. And you can see here around the shower and the tub, the wall has cracked, and we had to replace that. That was probably just normal wear and tear, I guess, but you can see here we replaced it and fixed that back up. We also put up a new shower curtain, which they took down, though this one didn't really damage the property as much as they just left a lot of stuff behind, and we had to clean up a lot of mess, so we probably kept most of the deposit on this one. My last turnover was in June of 2022, and you can see when I pulled up in the driveway, there's trash on the yard. The yard's overgrown. Inside, there's damage to my drywall. I've got broken blinds. I've got broken doors. I've got more broken blinds.
And here's the filter for the HVAC stopped up. I've got my panel coming loose inside the bathroom there. They left me furniture and other things, trash. There's another hole in another door. You can see they just left a lot behind. And here I'm repairing the drywall, repatching and mudding. And then also they left my burners out, and my heating element was broken in the oven, so it wasn't working. So I had to replace those. You can see on the outside of the house, they had let it get out of control, and I had to pay these people here to come and clean up the yard. It was all overgrown, and there was vines growing up the side of the house. All this right here around the mailbox, this is all the stuff that we cut down, all the weeds and the vines and everything, and had them mow the yard and clean it all up. Took a lot of work to get that looking this good, because it was really out of control. But we got that all done, and it looks a whole lot better now. The yard's cleaned up, got the inside repaired, and it just looks a lot better at this point. So on this one, I ended up having to replace 2 interior doors, do some drywall work, clean up trash inside the property and get rid of furniture. Also had to clean up the yard and have the yard trimmed back down. So after spending all that money, I opted not to give back any of their deposit. In fact, I spent more on this than they had in deposit. So I really came out with a little bit of a loss here. So there you have 3 different turnovers that we had with tenants, and you can kind of see what we run into. It's always a little bit different from tenant to tenant, but you can see that it goes from just minor damage to quite a bit of damage and work. And you can see that it does take some time to fix things and get things back in order so that we can re-rent the property. That's what you might expect. Now, I have had worse, and I've had a lot better. I've had people move out with no damage and everything be perfect, and I've given them a complete deposit refund. And I've had people who have tore my place up way more than these 3. So it can go either way. But I've been doing this for 20 years, so you're going to see a lot over 20 years. So here's how I would rate these 3 turnovers. The first one was probably a little bit above average in that they left it a little cleaner than normal. The second one was probably about average, and the last one was probably the worst, being more damage and more stuff left behind and the yard being in worse condition. So I hope this gives you a good idea of what to expect when turning over your properties.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button. And if you'd like to see more, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications so you know when we release new videos. And if you'd like more information on real estate investing, go to retirerichwithrealestate.com. Until next time, I'm Paul Price, teaching you how to retire rich with real estate.